sacred, that sacrifice.
Honey, welcome. I'm Capsule Untamed Oracle. In this video, we're going to be talking about the great unfuckening. Yes, the great unfuckening, okay? And you're probably wondering where I got this title from, okay? Let me just put it like this. The fucks that have been given, that department is officially closed, okay? The libido probably has left the building and the fatigue is peaking. Honey, the fatigue is so deep that you're considering marrying your mattress because it's just a good fit. I mean, I just want to be in my bed or on the couch most of the time. See, this isn't your body breaking down. That's what the system taught us. And it calls it menopause, peri-menopause. This is actually an untaming of goddess level settings within your body. See, menopause is putting men on pause, meaning a lot of us learn to put our partners before ourselves. It's not just a hormone deficiency. See, I'm here to tell you this is an initiation. This is a sacred somatic revolt against a lifetime of spiritual bypassing, patriarchal programming, codependency, people-pleasing, and fun, and then trying to be every fucking thing to everybody but not able to take care of yourself. See, when estrogen plummets, that's actually the physical body cord cutting. That's the people-pleasing cutting out. The fatigue, that's cutting out the codependency. See, this represents the energy of segment within the body, going on a sacred strike. She's trying to retain your life force, and you must cherish this. Now, if your libido has changed, you're not malfunctioning. It's just not just menopause and perimenopause. It's not just stress and tension, but your womb is literally refusing to open for anything less than sacred, sovereign exchange. The systemic detox. For a lot of Gen X women, we got Pluto and Libra, all right? We are here to dismantle the scales of injustice in relationships, which is represented by the archetype of segment. The spiritual gaslighting from religions that called our bodies sinful. Things have been culturally weaponized. Hip-hop was culturally weaponized. It was normalizing the degradation of women. See, I have a really amazing book called The Functionary, which is available and you can purchase it. And this was a book that Bobby Hemmett actually was the first one to put me on to. And he said that religion was like an opioid for masses, those who were not ready to step into spiritual sovereignty. You see, our bodies are now forcing us to step into sovereignty. Now, here's the somatic truth and the sexual sovereignty of going through these phases of mother, maiden, and crone. Whether it's vaginal dryness or pain with penetration, your body is quite literally putting men on a pause. It's building a somatic force field against obligated, fear-based, unpleasurable sex. In ancient texts, the Bible being one of them, this was shamed. If you withheld your body from your man, the devil would get a footstool in your relationship. And so many women have said yes when their body was saying no. And by doing that, you betray your own soul. Sharing your body with a man who hasn't done the work to open his heart or have access to your heart, to learn to emotionally regulate himself, to become a safe, sovereign partner is usually the result of not following this. So that withholding is actually ancestral intelligence within your womb space. Now let's talk about the burnout. That's the catalyst. It's forcing you to build a life of less stress, more self-focus, and being radically honest about the boundaries that you require. Now, a lot of women at these ages are getting divorces and separating and breaking up because the lifetime of overperformance has taken its toll on them. Your body is a living altar. Your hips is a sacred vault that accesses the Akashic records, which includes many generational curses, which means a somatic exorcism is required. Cord cutting alone isn't enough. See, this isn't just talk. This is an initiation of goddesses like Lilith, who had the power to say no, Sekhmet, who seek justice. And in the Sacred Sister Coven, this is where we go deep into the untamed work. Now, I have the free Sacred Sister Coven available because this work is best done in a coven, not in isolation. I already tried it, and this is why this will be the third year that I'm launching another coven. And I want you to know, If you happen to be one of the spiritual sisters out there and your body is changing and you really don't know what to do, just know that you are a daughter of the goddess, and that everything that you do, speak, how you move and treat your body is a sacred petition to the universe. Your womb space is not a rental car, okay? It's not a loaner car. It's more like a jet that can take you to another universe, to a whole entire dimension. That's actually what it is. Or shall I say a rocket. And we do this with ease. You know, we are very multidimensional. But the patriarchy has put us in a position where men have positioned to be in the front. We were even taught to believe that behind every great man, there is a woman. Well, what does that say about the woman? I've never heard anybody ever say, behind every great woman, there is a man. Have you? It's a reason for that. And when I discovered from Lilith the scriptures that actually created a lot of this ancestral trauma, I was brokenhearted, but I felt liberated. I finally felt seen and validated, something that I knew never really felt right to me. And I was able to cultivate a relationship with Lilith where now, if I draw her sigil or simply say her name or listen to her meditation, she shows up and she teaches me and she communicates with me. So if you struggle with boundaries, if you grew up and you learned to fawn to be safe, and because of these nervous systems that are dysregulated, we attract people, places, and things that are also a mirror of that dysregulation. If you're trying to change the people, places, and things in your life without changing the internal world within yourself, you're going at it the wrong way, the hard way, the long way. And there's no reason for us to have to do that anymore. So through trial and error, I learned it the long way, the hard way, and the wrong way, so that I can get to the way that actually works. I hope this video sheds some light for you. I know that I moved through the whole menopause thing fairly quickly, but I don't hear enough conversations about the spiritual meaning behind the things that women go through in the cycles. So let me know. I would love to hear from you. What's your biggest takeaway? And if you want to join the coven, the link is going to be in the description. I absolutely see no reason why that there isn't a better time, because obviously, especially if you watch me to the end, you obviously want this for yourself and you're worthy of it. And this investment that you make into yourself, I'm just going to let you know, it brings real transformation. And sometimes that does mean it brings a storm, but you will know how to be in the eye of the storm, and you will build a level of resilience that only a goddess can obtain. So stick with me, because we're going to go ahead and ease on into part 3 of this series. Peace, y'all.
Yeah. Higher, I take you higher.